On July 5th, Fullerton police responded to reports of a man trying to break into cars near a bus station. Now, before I go any further, I have to warn you, the picture I'm about to show you is very graphic. Witnesses say what began with a search of Thomas's backpack ended with this. Take a look here with me. That's Kelly Thomas before he was allegedly beaten and tased by 6 Fullerton police officers. And that other picture there, that's what he looked like after it, bloodied and bruised, and as you can see, barely recognizable. Thomas fell into a coma and died from those injuries 5 days later. Crowds of strangers saw what happened, recording what they could with their phones and with surveillance cameras nearby.
I'm sorry, kicking that poor guy over there. All these cops.
We were all yelling, oh, stop hitting him. He's not resisting. All the cops came and they hog-tied him, and they're like, please, God, please, Dad.
All right, that's our best. That's that.
You may not have been able to make that out there at the very end, but Kelly Thomas was screaming for his dad, a former Orange County Sheriff's deputy. Ron Thomas joins me now live from Orange, California. First, Ron, let me just say how sorry we all are here for the loss of your son. It is just unimaginable what has happened here. You just heard the recording of your son screaming for you, screaming for Dad. What runs through your mind as you hear that?
Quite honestly, I turned the volume down, and I couldn't listen to it again. Horrifying, of course. It cuts right through me. I hear it all day. I hear it all night. I probably will the rest of my life.
Ron, we did reach out to the Fullerton Police Department for this story, and after initially agreeing to do an interview with us yesterday, they then canceled. Instead, they gave us this brief statement. I'd like to read some of it here from Police Chief Michael Sellers, who says, "This is tragic for our community. We're in the midst of an investigation."
I felt totally betrayed, even though I didn't know these thugs, these murderers. I didn't know them, but I felt totally betrayed that this was from law enforcement. I still have several law enforcement friends, personal close friends. At the protest in front of the police station just last Saturday, several active officers were there in their street clothes and let me know who they were, where they were from, and actually held up signs protesting. But of course I didn't tell the media or anybody else those are cops. I didn't want to do that for them. But this is a great show of solidarity, and as a mass, law enforcement knows that this was just so wrong. He was in and out of board and cares where they monitored medications, fed him, of course. He had his own room, a very structured program, and he was fine. The vicious cycle of schizophrenia is, though, when they're on their medication, they don't see a reason. Kelly would always tell me, "Dad, I feel fine. I don't need the medication." And I could never convince him that it was, "Look, you're okay because of the medication. I need to stay strong. I'm in a fight here for my son." And that's what keeps me going.
Is this what he would have wanted you to be doing?
You heard him cry.
Yeah.
You heard him crying for me to save him. Yeah. And what the toll you ask, I've lost 15 pounds in the last 30 days. It's taken a heavy toll on me, but I can't stop.